my preference is to treat more at 19 by 19.
Okay.
That's my preference. And then I use the medium guide versus the small guide. Now I could put on the big guide and use a small spot. That it's more about customizing for your patient, trying to get into a certain area. This doesn't really work for me, right? When it make a lot more sense when I'm trying to use this. Now, if you really want, like Dave, I love a roller. Okay, we can do roller, right?
Just like ultra.
Yeah.
That's it. If you want to make the roller,
Yeah.
there you go. You can just do like a 5 by 13, right? You can hit like this, and we can, I think I got this lined up, right? And then we'll go like that. And there you go. And you can see, now maybe you want to make this a little bit bigger so that it fits right in there a little bit more. Okay, there you go. Now, you can roll if you're married to a roller. Right? Now, keep in mind, when it starts is not going to be when you start rolling. You have to push on the pedal to deliver the energy. And then just do a consistent. Yeah. So, by not having that head that's reading it, by giving us the ability to move in between, we didn't read how much, but it also gives you the ability to densify your treatment as well. So more flexibility means we're not putting water wings on you when you swim. You have it's up to you to figure out what it is you want to do, but you can be a lot more assertive with this device than you can with the Ultra, because we're not limiting you to what spot sizes you're using. We're not limiting to having to be in motion. We've got continuous stamp. You can go much bigger in spot size, and you can go to much greater power in what you're doing. Right? It's just a more... That one I say you can walk. This one you can run a marathon. It can just do a lot more because of the flexibility and settings.
And what we need to be careful to maintain this machine, like for example, if we turn it on to do
Okay, so this is when I turn it off, it's like a computer. Do you just go into your computer and pull the power? No. When you turn it off, right? You go into the software. Well, this is an this is a Microsoft-based operating system. So hit the power. It'll say shut down. Hit yes. Let it shut down. Then turn the key. And that's it, right? So let's actually do that. So here, just so you can see, power. Would you like to turn the power off? Yes, I would. It's going to shut down.
need to wait. Don't just turn
Just
it
wait
off.
till it actually goes and boots everything down. Now, you're safe to turn the key. Okay? And then, of course, coming in, this is the power on. Turn power on. There you go.
How long we can keep it going? You know, some machine need to have a break after 1 hour running. No?
This is indefinite.
Okay.
Feel back here. I want you to feel the air coming out of there. It never gets hot. That's the way it stays. This
And
isn't.
I like it, you can roll this to any room.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's so she like. Yes, yes.
And so what I like to do when I'm doing, just to pick things up, keep in mind these are magnetic, so we can stick them on the back of the machine here if we want to get that out of the way, right? So you got everything, go boom, and then you put the foot pedal. I usually just put on here, and now I wrap the cord. I'm good to go.
And how we going to clean? Do we need to clean the mirror and stuff?
No, don't touch the mirror.
Okay.
Nothing you need to do there.
Do we have to protect it?
Just leave it in here. It'll be fine. It's actually got a built-in, like you can see, it's recessed quite a bit back there. So you're not going to hit the mirror just by putting it in here.
But what if you're
Like
doing
sanitizer,
the...
like alcohol.
Yes. So I would not, because nothing's touching there that's touching the patient. The only thing I would sanitize is that, like, what I've grabbed onto. And then I would, because this might have made contact with the patient, I would just wipe the guide.
But then if we leave this like exposed, it can get dusty, right? Can we use dry cloth?
Yeah, you can wipe it away with dry cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now one more thing, if you put this on here, I'm going to give you like the
Pad.
the pad.
Yeah, put a
so
pad,
it's
yeah.
not dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so the
absolutely.
clients will not, look at it and say, oh,
Yeah, just put a pad. I also like to protect the machine with anything that might go on there that could scratch. So I
I'm
tip
loving
a
it.
cloth pad would be nice before you put the foot pedal on.
Or maybe you can show them how to play magic with different shades.
Yeah, so you can manipulate anything. So let's say I'm doing an under eye treatment because I want to choose this. Well, maybe that's not quite exactly the size of where I want to be. Maybe I want to make that thing a little bit longer. Right? Now, again, when I'm doing eye, I'm usually I want to put this always. This is the important part, guys. Really make sure, am I on continuous or I'm on stamp? Because it's much different if you're on continuous and you think you're on stamp and you just hold it there and you're like, why is this thing not running through instead of turning off? Well, you're delivering energy over and over and over and over. And then, I've seen people that did some stuff, and I looked, and I had an office who they didn't have the machine, some other office, and we had a patient come back, and they had like these, is that normal? And I'm like, no, I know exactly what happened. They put it on continuous rather than stamp, and we're doing basically, and I showed them, it was like basically doing a 3-stack. Right? If you think about how quick this will really fire. Okay, where's that box again? Because I want to show you. When you think of how quickly this thing will run through and fire, and I don't want you to be. Okay, that's going. But what people do is they sit there. Yep. Gotta go over those. And I'm like, why isn't this thing turning off? Right? And then you're delivering. Now, when you look, you're not changing the spot. It's not, but you are going deeper with it. So you're hitting over and over because this is basically stacking. It's funny. You can see how it burns off that top layer, and then it starts going. That first,
So I think it's safe to start with stacking instead of continuous until you do big area.
Unless you're in motion.
Yeah, motion.
Always stamping is always going to be if you're just trying to stamp. If you're not in motion, you make sure that it's on.
Yeah.
Always, this is the thing to pay attention to.
Yeah. So on big area, you can go continuous.